Look around the room you are sitting in right now. Touch the desk or table in front of you. It feels solid, permanent, and undeniably real. But what if I told you that the moment you turn your back, that entire room dissolves? It dissolves into a formless cloud of pure mathematical probability. What if the universe is a giant holographic simulation, a simulation that only renders when you look at it? This isn't a scene from a science fiction movie. In 2022, three physicists were awarded the Nobel Prize for proving something that completely shattered our understanding of reality. They proved in a laboratory setting that our universe is not locally real. In plain English, physical objects do not have definite properties. They don't have properties before they are measured or observed. Matter, as you and I understand it, does not exist. Today, we are going down the ultimate rabbit hole. We are going to bridge the gap between cutting-edge quantum mechanics and ancient mysticism to answer the most terrifying question of human existence. If the physical world isn't real, what is? And who is actually pulling the strings? To understand how we got here, we have to understand the two words that just broke modern physics: local realism. Realism meant that things have definite properties, whether you look at them or not. A tree in the forest is green, even if no one is there. Locality meant that objects can only be influenced by their immediate surroundings. If you want to move a rock, you have to push it. Information cannot travel faster than the speed of light. This worldview makes perfect sense to our human brains. It's how we survive. But then came the quantum revolution, and with it a phenomenon so deeply disturbing that Albert Einstein himself refused to accept it. He famously called it spooky action at a distance. We are talking about quantum entanglement. When two subatomic particles become entangled, they become deeply linked. If you change the spin of one on Earth, its partner changes instantly. This happens faster than the speed of light, completely violating the law of locality. Einstein believed there must be a hidden variable. He famously asked, "Do you really believe the moon is not there when you are not looking at it?" Well, fast forward to the 2022 Nobel Prize. Scientists finally ran the definitive experiments, and Einstein was wrong. There are no hidden variables. The moon, on a quantum level, does not have a definite position until a conscious observer measures it. Reality is an illusion. How is this possible? To see the mechanics, we have to look at the single most famous experiment in history, the Double Slit Experiment. Imagine shooting tiny marbles through two vertical slits onto a back wall. You'd get two vertical lines of marble marks. Now, imagine shining a wave through those same two slits. The wave splits, interferes with itself, and creates a pattern of multiple lines. So what happens when scientists shoot individual electrons, the fundamental building blocks of matter, through those slits? When left alone, the electrons act like waves. They pass through both slits simultaneously, interfering with themselves. Think about how insane that is. A single particle of matter acts like a formless wave of infinite possibilities, existing in multiple places at once. But here is where it goes from weird to terrifying. Scientists decided to place a microscopic detector by the slits to see which path it takes. The moment human intelligence tried to observe the particle, it changed its behavior. It stopped acting like a wave. It collapsed. The act of observation literally forced a wave of possibilities to collapse into physical reality. Matter didn't create the observer. The observer created matter. While Western scientists are having an existential crisis, Eastern mystics are saying, "We told you so," 3,000 years ago. In ancient Vedic philosophy, The physical world is referred to as Maya. Maya is often translated as an illusion or a cosmic play. The ancient texts state that the material world is not fundamentally real. Instead, it is a projection of a singular field of awareness called Brahman. Think about the striking parallels. Quantum mechanics says that before observation, a particle exists only as a mathematical cloud of potential. It has no location, no weight, and no form. The ancient texts say the exact same thing. It is a state of absolute potential, waiting for the spark of consciousness. In Buddhism, the concept of sunyata, or emptiness, means that things are empty of independent existence. A leaf cannot exist without the sun. Everything is deeply entangled. Nothing exists on its own. We are finally seeing the grand convergence of human history. Hardcore mathematical equations and meditative insights point to the same truth. The universe is not a machine. It is a giant mind, and we are the thoughts inside it. So what does this actually mean for your daily life? If matter isn't real, how do we use this knowledge? Most people live their lives as victims of their circumstances. They look at their bank account or relationships and say, this is unchangeable. They are treating the world like a collection of hard marbles. But now you know the truth. Your reality is not made of marbles. It is made of waves. And those waves are waiting for your signal to collapse into form. Your brain is essentially a quantum transceiver. If you constantly focus on lack, fear, and worry, you are actively collapsing the wave function into a physical reality that mirrors those fears. You are trapped in a feedback loop. To change your life, stop trying to manipulate physical matter. Start manipulating the underlying wave. You have to change your observation before the evidence appears. This is the hidden physics behind manifestation, placebos, and spontaneous healing. When you shift your internal consciousness, the universe has no choice but to reorganize itself. The Nobel Prize gave you your power back. It proved that you are not a meaningless speck of dust on a random rock. You are the ultimate witness. You are the consciousness that gives the universe shape. Without you, the stars and galaxies are just a silent, invisible wave of potential. You are the one turning the lights on. So I leave you with one final question. If your eyes create the world, what will you choose to look at next? Today's anchor, I am the consciousness that creates my world. If this video shifted your perspective, hit the like button and subscribe. It tells the algorithm to collapse this wave into the feeds of more people. Drop a comment below with the word observer if you made it to the end. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next reality.